Well, hello from Montana. Today we're going to talk about two exercises that are going to help with posture and fix those rounded shoulders. So we put our hands behind us, and the modification is that your feet are on the floor and you lift up in a reverse table. So this builds strength on the back body, the booty, the hamstrings, the back, and the shoulder blade stabilizers. And you can see how it also opens up the shoulders and the chest. And those are muscles that get drawn forward with rounded posture or rounded shoulders. So that's the first exercise you can do. Hi, welcome, come on in, I'm so glad you're here. And to make it harder, you can put your legs long. I like to do reverse plank on a roller because it helps prevent hyperextension of the knees. So now we're going to put our hands behind us and fingertips towards your booty. Lift up, and let me move in a little closer to the screen. You're going to lift up your booty. Now you can see how that also strengthens the glutes right here, the hamstrings and the back. And you can see how it opens up the shoulders and the chest muscles. So I'm really going to lift. Now there is a temptation. People tend to want to throw their head back, but we don't really want to do that. We want to probably have our gaze at the toes. That's going to preserve a healthy position for our neck where it gets strong, but we don't stress out the neck. So this is reverse plank. It's a great muscle builder for the back body, which tends to be weak and overstretched, and people get forward. And it also is opening up the front body. That's why I really like this exercise. So you could do this 3 sets of 10. Here we're doing it together and holding for a longer time. We're going to lower that down. Let's do it one more time and add some focus on some of the fine-tuning cues. Again, the modification is to bend the knees. This is a reverse table. To make it harder, place your legs long, keep the knees soft, exhale, press up, and the inside of your calf and heel is getting just as much pressure as your outside. Hi, I am so glad you're here. We're doing reverse plank. It's going to strengthen the arms. It's going to help fix those rounded shoulders and help fix that upper back that tends to get forward without intervention. So this is the reverse plank, Purvottanasana. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, lower back down. Now we're going to do another wonderful exercise for posture so that you can have a beautiful upright posture. You're as young as your spine, so we want to keep that spine healthy. Now you're going to lie down on your belly, pull your belly up away from the floor like you have a piece of ice underneath it. That's going to keep the low back long. Now with your roller, if you don't have a roller, use your hands on the floor, but if you have a roller, you can get a little bit more height. You're going to press your hands into the floor and peel your spine up. Now let's do that a few times and let each part of the back get strong. Peel up. You notice I'm not just rushing to get to the top. I'm not just slamming my shoulders up to the ears. I'm keeping those shoulders down the back. You see how free my neck is? That's a healthy back extension. Take an inhale, lower back down. Imagine that piece of ice is underneath your belly. You're doing so good just by attempting, just by starting. Your legs are energized, your glutes are on, your booty's on, but you're not cracking walnuts. There's not so much tension that you're crushing your SI joint, your back joint. Inhale and exhale, lower down. So let's keep going. We've got the macro cues. Let's fine tune the micro cues. Press. If you have that roller, you're using the pinky side of your hand more because that's neurologically tied to these stabilizers. Shoulder blades are down the back. Triceps, this muscle right here that most people tend to develop fat tissue around, is strong. So this is a nice muscle to keep that part of the body toned. Inhale and exhale, lower down like you're putting down a beautiful string of pearls. And let's do it again. Inhale, shoulder blades are down the back. So we're building strength around those muscles that keep the shoulders healthy. The neck is long and free. You're going to be looking ahead after you know what I'm doing. That way you don't have to turn your neck to look at me. Elbows are long. Exhale. Let's do that again. It's so fun to help posture because without intervention, people's back will get upper back rounded and flexed. And we don't want that. We have to consciously intervene with extension exercises that strengthen the back body and opening exercises that open the front body because our life is usually with task forward. Our eyes are forward, and without intervention, the body will go forward. So here we are, developing a plan to help counteract that. Now let's do this one more time. Inhale, lift up. Press into the roller. See how your lats, your triceps are getting strong. Feel how your belly's pulling you up. Feel how your upper back is getting used to extension. And notice how that invigorates and creates confidence, improves mood. Extensions help create a better mood. Inhale and exhale. Now let's take a wonderful child's pose. This is where your hips go back to your heels. You can stretch your arms out. If your knees do not like to be this bent, you can also leave your booty in the air. And it's called puppy dog pose. And that's a great one too. So when you're ready, come back up. Now notice how easier it is to keep your chest and shoulders open. Notice how much easier it is to keep your back upright. And that's going to create a better breath ability, better mood, and increased bone density, and muscles on the backside are stronger, muscles on the front are more open. What else could you want? Thank you so much for joining me. Good luck with that posture. I'll see you next time.